Hi everyone, my name is Taylor and I am solo developing my first game called SLACKJAW. In the description, you can find the link to Wishlist it, as well as the link to the new Discord server I created, as well as various other links if you want to know more about it. I just wanted to start off by saying thank you to the people who have commented on the announcement trailer and in the Discord and on my Instagram. It's really nice to see, your guys' comments that you are interested and think it looks cool. I've been working on this game for 10 months almost, so since December 2023. And on this channel, you can see a time lapse of all the footage I've recorded since then. But when you're working on something alone, and I share it with my family, but it's nice to start putting it on the internet and get some feedback. So I really appreciate your guys' comments. So thank you guys. So what I wanted to do with this video is give a high-level overview of the project, where it's at, why I started it, when I hope to have it completed in the next, couple months, and kind of talk about that process. And that's kind of what I want to do with this video. Now, I do have a plan to make a couple videos once it's released. I would like to do like a post-mortem and kind of talk about what was surprising, what was the most difficult parts, what was my overall experience making a game from front to back, from its inception to the marketing to the release to, the post-launch kind of a maintenance. And I would also definitely like to do a video going over the music. I am a music composer, and so that's one of my favorite parts of working on this project is writing the music, implementing the music, how I'm doing that, how I'm using the meta sounds, how I'm using, how I'm exporting everything from Cubase. So that's another video I'd like to make. But yeah, so let's jump into it. So let's start with the inception of this project. Like many of you, I have always loved gaming since I was a kid. Game with my sisters all the time. Game with my sisters now. Me and my sister are currently running through the Outlast trials. So it's always been a part of my life. And during the pandemic, certain things in my life kind of aligned where I thought, okay, maybe I should try to take a crack at this of learning coding and developing my own game. How would that work? So with the encouragement of my sisters, I started watching YouTube tutorials and started teaching myself Unreal. And I got a better computer as well. So I had started kind of working on a bigger game project, and it was getting a little unruly. So I thought, let me make a very, very small project and complete it in its entirety. So that is SLACKJAW. I started this in December of 2023, so it's been about 10 months. So my initial goal was, can I make a horror game in one room? Now it's become more than one room. But again, about an hour of gameplay, a smaller scope, and really polish it up and really make it work really nice, scary, all the sound effects and music, all the UI, and get it really nice, like really nice short game. So that's what the goal of this project is. Okay, let's talk about why I decided to make a horror game. Horror is my favorite genre of game to play. I love the Resident Evil series. I love Alien Isolation, obviously. I love the Outlast series. I love the Amnesia series. And so I find horror weirdly comforting and relaxing. I'm sure you get it if you're watching this video. The ambience and the isolation, being in the Resident Evil save rooms, there's a weirdly comforting feeling that these kind of games evoke, and also the highs and lows of being scared and then having these almost calming moments throughout. So I just really love the vibes. I've replayed all of those games that I've listed many times. So I love horror. I also love crime. Crime is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite genre of TV show and movie. I love Silence of the Lambs. I love Criminal Minds. I love SVU. So this is supposed to kind of play like a Criminal Minds episode, but only from the victim's perspective. So those are kind of my inspirations. I could at some point, again, I think after the game is finished and released, go through like my vision board and all the stuff that I have, but I don't want to spoil anything right now. So let me know if that would be interesting to you for a future video. The main fear that I'm exploring with this game is the fear that anyone, no matter how normal or functional in society they may seem, could have a dark underbelly to them. So with real world examples like Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy, where they even might have seemed charming, but they were doing terrible things like committing murders that people were unaware of, and how many serial killers, I'm really not trying to freak people out right now, but how many people like that could be out there right now that we may never hear about, right? That's a scary thought to me. So that's kind of what I'm exploring with this game. So currently, as of September, I'm still working on the game. I hope to finish by Halloween. If not, I definitely hope to finish by Christmas. So in the next couple months, I hope to have this guy out. Barring any extenuating circumstances. I'm pretty close. I'm polishing, I'm adding the sound effects, tweaking things, adding things. So I'd say it's going pretty well right now. And again, if you would like to wishlist it on Steam from the link in the description, that would be fantastic. And just let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for other videos to do to talk about its development, if there's any particular subjects that you'd find interesting. For example, the blueprint system, the making textures 3D, the nanite displacement. I probably don't have time right now to do any tutorials, but I can jump on here, I think, and just kind of talk about certain things. And again, I'll definitely do some post-mortem content when it's finished. But anyway, I've got to get back to working on the game. Right now the main menu is taking shape. So thank you very much for watching or listening, and let me know what you think, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.